Hey, what's up, Ottawa? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's going on? You rocking with Livin Large, on down, home invasion style. Coming at you live from Ottawa, Canada, right? I got something I want to talk about in terms of like the gaming world. I don't really game as much as I used to, as much as I want to, right? But I've been seeing this right here, right? Battlefield 5 and Dishonored, that new Dishonored game, pretty much tanking. And the saying goes, right, go woke, go broke, right? So the thing for me is, like, I started thinking about it, and I'm like, so these games right here, I understand Battlefield 5, people were getting at it because they were saying that it doesn't represent, it's not historically accurate, it doesn't represent the war and how it should have been or whatever. And I get that. People are saying it's offensive to the veterans that actually fought in World War II or whatever it happened to be. And again, I get it, right? But in terms of like historical accuracy, I don't know if these games are supposed to be historically accurate to begin with. Because I seen this girl, she looked like she got a hook for her hand or some shit. I don't know. Or it might be Dishonored. Well, we're going to get to Dishonored anyway in a little bit. Right? So to me, I'm a big Grand Theft Auto fan. And it just got me thinking. My favorite Grand Theft Auto, still to this day, is San Andreas. One of my favorite games of all time. In terms of like, it pretty much feels like this game was customized for me. The music is my kind of music. The setting is my kind of setting. All of that, I love that shit, and I can still play it to this day. And it's the only game that I 100% completed. And it wasn't like a drag. It wasn't like, I had to do it because I had to do it. I just had fun all the way through, right? And it just got me thinking, I'm like, yo, Rockstar is already doing some crazy shit. People were getting at Ubisoft because of the Star Wars games, because of the microtransactions. Yo, Rockstar be doing that. Nobody's saying nothing. And in terms of like, going woke or broke or whatever you want to call it, San Andreas had the first black character, main character that you can play as. It set the trend. And to me, it's like, if it came out in this day and age, would it be seen as going woke? Because, I love that game. It's a crazy-ass game. And it just got me thinking, once again, I'm like, if Rockstar were to introduce a female, a woman character, main character, that you play as, and she happened to be black or whatever, would everybody be up in arms too? Me personally, I will say this. If Rockstar were to come out with Grand Theft Auto and you're playing as a female protagonist, that's interesting. I would play that. Right? But as long as they're not trying to pander to no audience, if they're doing it because they genuinely are doing it, they're not trying to score brownie points, I'm with that. Because it seems like that's what it is. The culture today, that's what it is. People are just trying to pander to an audience and make it seem like, hey, we this and we that. They're trying to send a message. And it's cool, I get it. Business is business, right? But it goes back to what I keep saying, man. All money ain't good money. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all that positive press. But look, Battlefield 5, they're saying it's the lowest, the weakest pre-order sales it's ever gotten in terms of Battlefield games. And now on to Dishonored. That game is completely shelved. Straight. From what I understand, looking at it right here, as far as 4 weeks ago, people are saying it's shelved. They're not coming out with that game, even though it scored like 19th best game of 2018 or some shit. Overall, it looked like it got an 80 average. So pretty much it was a good game, but because they pandered to that audience, it pissed a lot of people off. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's like, yo, if you're going to be creating characters, give them an arc. Don't just, do it up and be like, you know what I'm saying? This is it. This is what it is. We pander to that audience. We want to make it seem like we care or whatever when it's all about money, It just makes no sense to me. It makes no sense to me how they can't do that. They can't try to pander to that audience, but at the same time not alienate their other like core fan base. To me, it's like, yo, if you're known for something, and if it's not broken, don't fix it. So keep on doing it, but just add something new to it. Innovate it a little bit. Right? Rockstar, if y'all make a game with a female protagonist, you're welcome. Send me a free demo. Let me at least demo that shit, and I'll let y'all know what it is. And honestly speaking, man, if we get to play in like 90s San Andreas, I'm all about it. I'm already loving it. I'm already loving it. And it's crazy. It's legit crazy because, like, thinking about it, a game like that would be interesting. But because of the climate today, because of how everybody's all up in arms, everybody got a message that they're trying to pass, and everybody's trying to follow a message or a trend or whatever, it just kills the game. It just kills any notion of it. Nobody want no part of it. But I don't know. You know, Rockstar, they're getting away with a lot of shit, so I'm pretty sure if Rockstar were to come out with something like that, nobody would say nothing. So, to me, it's like, we need a leader in this. We need a blueprint. We need somebody to put a game out like that that isn't pandering to no audience, that isn't trying to cater to no demographic or whatever, but at the same time, they're trying to innovate and become the leader of, you know, their kind of gaming. And I think Rockstar would be that. They'd be that developer. They're already getting passes in terms of microtransactions. And if they were to do something like that, if they were to create a character, which is a woman, in a Grand Theft Auto game, that would be dope. That would be dope. As long as they try to keep the politics out of it, you know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all know exactly what I'm talking. I'm trying to dance around the subject without offending anybody. Right? But I mean, it's pretty much what it is. It's pretty much what it is. It's a damn shame that these games gotta go pretty much broke, as the saying goes. But there's a reason for that. So if any video game developer is actually interested in doing something like this, use these games as a blueprint. You know, their failure, use it as a blueprint. Try not to go down that road too. You know, if you're going to be doing something that's different, if you're going to be doing something similar to this, but try to tweak it a little bit. You know what I mean? And one main thing, one, you know, crazy ass thing that it blows my mind that people are doing this, do not insult your fan base, do not insult your audience, do not insult the people that are giving you your money, you know what I mean? Like, they pretty much feeding you. Y'all making them games, yeah, cool. But they pretty much, you know, paying your salaries when they buy the game and put you out there, you know? So to me, I don't understand that. I don't understand how people can come out and, like, video game developers can come out and start dissing people, dissing their fan base, going on Twitter, talking shit. And even, like, you can see it in the movie industry. It's the same deal. You know, Hollywood, it's getting crazy now. A lot of people are, you know, getting on Twitter, using that platform instead of trying to, like, you know, pass some positivity or explain themselves. Sometimes all it takes is an explanation. But instead of doing all that, they're going out and dissing people. It's crazy. I don't understand how people can do that and still try to think like they're going to make money. I guess because sometimes they think that they have their own fan base because of the message or whatever, so they feel kind of comfortable. But that's not a legit safety net. It's not a legit safety net for you to fall back on. Because God knows, you know, once you hit the ground, that's going to be a hard fall. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. San Andreas, one of my favorite games of all time. Still to this day, one of my favorite games. Came out on the PlayStation 2. And, you know, I want it to be remade, remastered. But I believe, like Rockstar, they were saying something like that game is too perfect. They don't want to touch it at all. They don't want to do nothing to it. So I don't know, man. You agree with that? Do you agree with what Rockstar is saying? Because honestly speaking, in this day and age where everything's being HD, remixed, and redone and all that, right? I've seen Resident Evil 2. Shout out to Capcom for doing that thing with Resident Evil 2. They pretty much changed the whole game, right? They added some like new feature, like, you know, blood dynamics or whatever. It's crazy. Y'all got to check it out, you know? And I started thinking, I'm like, man, it's all well and good. This game's going to come out the way that they're killing their zombies, the way how, like, you know, if you don't shoot them right or whatever, they show traces of, like, you know, if you rip through their lip or whatever, you can actually see, like, a bullet mark or whatever. That shit, you know, they're saying wet and bloody, wet and damp or whatever. That's their that's the thing that they're going for. That's the theme. It's crazy, man. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, man, because it's zombies, they're gonna pass it on. But imagine if, again, taking it back to Rockstar, imagine if they did Manhunt and they did it with that feature. Already that game, people were up in arms. Now imagine if Manhunt had that feature, that Resident Evil 2 got, the new one that they're coming out with. Right? It'd be the most realistic gore fest of a game where you can like pretty much legit kill people however you want. With a plastic bag or a shard of glass. It doesn't even take much. Right? Insane. Insane. But yeah, man, that's what it is. I mean, I personally believe that Rockstar should come out with a San Andreas HD thing. Try to do it up, clean it up a little bit, add some more tracks. I know sometimes they lose the license, so they take away a lot of them tracks. You know, so what made the game for me was the radio stations and the music and the DJs and the radio stations. Right? So I don't know. I mean, it would lose some of its impact if some of the music was gone. But that's just me. Let me know what y'all think. What are your thoughts on Battlefield 5? Weak scores, weak sales, all that. Dishonored being shelved. Rockstar, if they came out with a female character, how would y'all take it? Let me know in the comment section below. Facebook, YouTube, whatever. I'm curious. I want to hear what y'all got to say. And that's that. But yeah, while you're at it, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. That's a blessing. We love that. Right? If you're on Facebook, comment, give us a like. All of that. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to take it back to the tunes. The time now is 5:11 in the a.m. And we still here. We grinding. And we got Ross Lee and Dynamic coming at you. We'll be with you. Something reggae. Something funky. Something to wake your asses up. Get y'all moving and dancing. You know what I'm saying? While y'all getting ready for work or school. Right? So check it out. The track is hot. Y'all already know what it is. I want to say shout out. I want to take this time to say shout out to everybody that sent us exclusives. You know, much love go out to the Kingsmen up in Toronto. We got that. We spun it. And that's, you know, that's love. And I want to say much love go out to Kyle Knight all the way down in Minnesota. You know, we got that. We spun it. And that's that. Added to our rotation. And we got it locked. Livin Large out, baby. We're letting the speakers pop around here. But yeah, once again, I'm curious. I want to hear what y'all got to say, what y'all opinions are about this whole go woke, go broke movement in terms of gaming and all that other shit. And let me know what y'all think about a female character in San Andreas, in a Rockstar GTA game, or even the Red Dead games. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think. I'm curious. I want to hear what y'all got to say. And, you know, we'll talk about it. We'll discuss it in the comment section below. You can get at me at Livin Large 187 on the Twitter. That's LIVIN Large 187 on the Twitter. And yeah, want to say much love. Peace out. God bless. You know, all of that good stuff. Take care of yourselves and each other like Jerry Springer said, baby.